Hey, it's Austin here at Mark Miller Subaru. Today we're taking a look at this beautiful 2020 Subaru Ascent Limited. Sorry for the traffic going by there. Just give a quick look around the outside of this gorgeous blue. A lot of people think, oh, blue's not my color. Then they take a look at this blue and go, you know what, blue is suddenly my color. You can see our promise price sticker there of $40,000. No negotiating here at Mark Miller Subaru, so you know you're getting the best price the second you walk in. Let's take a look inside. All right, I like to start on the rear and take a look at what we can do. If this had the hitch package, which it currently doesn't, but you can always add it later, it has a 5,000 pound towing capacity. And of course, it's got the power rear gate. Just gonna use the key fob here and let that bad boy open up for you. As the power rear gate lifts, I'll also point out that up here you've got the power rear gate button that you can push to just close the rear gate and walk away. Or if you push the lock icon, it will not only close the rear gate, but also lock all the doors once that rear gate is closed. Neat feature back here is this cargo tray. This particular model in the Limited comes with the seat back protectors, this rubberized custom fit material there to protect the fabric as you lay things in and out of the back here. I love the cargo storage area down here. You can see the grooves here on either side for the cargo cover. The cargo cover, when it's not being used, no longer has to be taking up space in your garage. It goes right down here in this neat little tray, just above the spare tire situation. There's your spare tire tools, and you know the rest from there. To let the back seats go down, it's just a simple pull of the lanyards, and it moves down or back, whichever way. It reclines all the way back or folds down straight. Also back here, you've got the power adapter there, the 12 volt. You have the cup holders, you have tethers. It's a nice place for the family to go on a road trip back here. Not to mention, you got that little power accessory area right there as well. Let's take a look at the middle seat. All right, taking a look at the middle seat here on this 2020 Subaru Ascent Limited. You can see that in the Limited, you've got the leather trimmed upholstery. This particular model comes in the warm ivory color. There's also a slate black leather. My favorite part of the Subaru Ascent second row is that you can recline the seats forward. You can also recline the seats backwards. Gives you a little more added comfort on this road trip. Now this model, they chose the 8-passenger, so you've got the bench seats here. If they had chosen the 7-passenger, this middle seat would not be here. You'd have just the captain seats set up there as well. When you fold these seats all the way down, you suddenly have 72, well, without the moonroof actually, you have 75 cubic feet of cargo space back here. A lot of families aren't going to be using that, but I just like to point out there is plenty of space in the Subaru Ascent. Also, as a family man myself with kids, I love how easy the car seat latch system is now. No more digging around inside seat cushions looking for these metal D's. You just flip up this Velcro, and there it is right there. Pretty simple, pretty easy, the way it was intended to be. Last thing here in the middle row, I'm going to show you, well, actually a couple things real quick. You've got the climate control back here, including the heated seats for the outboard seats. You've got your power adaption. And I love the retractable sunshades that you have on the back here, on either side. There's the middle. Let's head up to the front. All right, first thing I'm going to show you about the front here is on this mirror. You can see the Subaru emblem there on the mirror. That will light up as you approach at night. It's an LED light. It'll shine down here on the ground and light your path to your doors, so you're not fumbling around for your keys or anything else in your purse or your diaper bag or whatever in the dark. You've also got the integrated in-mirror turn signal there, and of course blind spot detection. Let's hop inside and have a look. First thing I'll show you here on the driver's 10-way powered seat is you've got the thigh support mechanism. Some people will scoff at that and think, oh, that's not anything I'll ever really need, until they use it, and then they can't live without it again. Of course, you've got the three-way ventilated seats up here in the front, as well as heated, of course. And let's take a seat, and we'll look at some things inside here. I'm going to shut the door to keep it a little quieter and show you how quiet it is here in this Subaru Ascent Limited. Can hardly even hear State Street going on behind us. You've got the 2 memory settings here on this front driver's seat. So you and the spouse can each have, by the push of a button, your seat and everything put exactly where you like it. Can't tell you how much trouble that causes my wife and I when we each have our own individual settings that we have to get set on. Of course, you've got the leather-wrapped steering wheel with the heated feature. Again, another thing that people kind of roll their eyes at, and then they have it and can't live without it ever again. The adaptive cruise control here, this turns it on. Your lane centering and lane keep assist. This is for the adaptive cruise control. This keeps the space between you and the car ahead of you from 3, 4, or 5 seconds of space. Of course, the integrated airbag SRS system as well. You have your phone, you have your volume, everything that you're accustomed to right there on the handle. The neat thing about the Ascent is, yes, it's a family vehicle, but they didn't forget the fun stuff. As you can see here, if I can get around here, you've got the what I call video game manual paddle. You flip this down into manual down there, that M, and then you can drive like you're driving a video game right here on your steering wheel. Of course, you've got the Starlink. Oh, there I am in the mirror. Your Starlink safety system and everything up there as well. What I love about the Subaru Touring that you don't have in this Limited, but in the Touring, this rear view mirror, let's say you had stuff stacked to the back in the cargo area and you couldn't see out the back of the vehicle. You would just push a button on this mirror and this would suddenly become a camera view off the back of the car. So you could have stuff stacked to the top of the vehicle inside and still have the safety of being able to see out the back window, so to speak, with that camera. Of course, these are 2 of the 6 USB ports throughout the vehicle right there. You have your auto vehicle hold button and your X mode buttons. You can go into more detail on those, but those are neat features as well. Plenty of space here in the middle canister, your coin sorter that pops right out. That's a cavernous, I should say, storage area here between the front seats. And of course, you've got the warm ivory wrapped leather interior on the front here as well. A couple other things I like to point out about the inside the cabin here. You've got your blind spot, as we mentioned, on the mirrors. You've got your lane assist right here. You also, if we were to turn it on and put it in reverse, you would see the reverse camera, and you'd have rear cross traffic alert. What that would do is, as cars are going left and right from the rear of the vehicle, it would alert you as to that, and it would also have rear brake assist, meaning if you were in reverse, didn't see or didn't stop in time, it would do the work for you and keep everyone inside and outside the vehicle safe and sound. That's inside the cabin here on the 2020 Subaru Limited. Let's go check under the hood and then we'll wrap up this tutorial. All right, we're going to pop the hood on this 2020 Subaru Ascent Limited. If I can find the lever here while doing this one-handed. There we go. I'm going to pop that open for you just 1 second. Maybe I should have done that before I started recording. But here you go. First thing I'd like to point out is the all-symmetrical all-wheel drive that Subaru is famous for. You'll notice that engine is right dead center in the middle of this vehicle. It's not off to the left, it's not off to the right, or the driver's or passenger side. It is right there in the middle. What that does is it allows equal distribution of weight, torque, power, etc. to all 4 tires and axles, thus giving you the all-symmetrical all-wheel drive. Subaru does not wait for traction loss to kick in its all-wheel drive feature. It is all the time all-wheel drive. Also, this engine is designed that if you were in a collision, a head-on collision, this engine would drop down and slide under the cabin. thus keeping the engine from maiming, disabling, or even killing the passengers and driver inside the cabin. You can see all your yellow caps, your accessible stuff that you can do on your own DIY YouTube on the weekend if you'd like. There's your engine filter right there, your oil filter. And of course, we also offer at Mark Miller Subaru complimentary maintenance packages with each vehicle purchase as well. So make sure you talk to us about that. A lot around the outside here, you've got the windshield de-icers, really nice feature. That's part of the all-weather package. Also, you have the heated exterior mirrors. And one thing that people love about the Subaru maintenance plan, or excuse me, the engine compartment here, is just how clean and convenient it stays. Whether it's at home, whether it's on a long road trip, whether you're headed up the mountains to go skiing or four-wheeling, whatever you're doing, the Subaru Ascent will get you there not only safely and soundly, but in the lap of luxury as well. So there you go. That is the 2020 Subaru Ascent Limited. This particular model coming in at a promise price of $40,000 here at Mark Miller Subaru Midtown, 3535 South State. One last thing I'll note as we've got the engine open here, with just over 50,000 miles driven on this vehicle, it is a certified pre-owned Subaru, meaning that 7-year, 100,000-mile warranty from the factory is still in play. So you've got just under 49,000 miles left on that Subaru factory warranty, this being a certified pre-owned vehicle. That applies to everything powertrain, the engine, everything you see in here, the motor oil touches, as well as the drivetrain, the axles, the wheels, and that sort of thing. So give us a call, come down to see us, check it out at our express store, markmillersubarumidtown.com. Or you can check me out. I guess you can check me out, but you can send me an email, austinh@mmsubaru.com as well. Hope to see you soon. Hey, it's Austin here at Mark Miller Subaru. Today we're taking a look at this beautiful 2020 Subaru Ascent Limited. Sorry for the traffic going by there. Just give a quick look around the outside of this gorgeous blue. A lot of people think, oh, blue's not my color. Then they take a look at this blue and go, you know what, blue is suddenly my color. You can see our promise price sticker there of $40,000. No negotiating here at Mark Miller Subaru, so you know you're getting the best price the second you walk in. Let's take a look inside.